Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Stadium. Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Right away, they'll change the look. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's airing it out for Williams. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown! Jameson Williams. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in Vegas.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here.
1st and 10, here's Levis. And this nearly an interception right off the bat. An early crisis averted as that winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. He stiff arms him. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. The Raiders had 5 and 6 to start play. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory.
taking up the gun. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. You talk about this Chiefs defense.
And they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Levis.
Escaping the pressure right.
He finds his man, Pollard.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 26 yards.
And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes.
That's caught by Chosen.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game. Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he'll get them inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. (7-7) our score after 1.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw.
To the left side and taken in by Chosen.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now Patrick going to change the play. A run by Pacheco on 2nd down.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
On second down, it's Pollard. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. In motion right goes Adams. Third and short, it's Levis. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. There he goes, right side. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Levis back to throw. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23. Now Levis. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
They'll run with Pollard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Tony Pollard, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Mahomes going to throw. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Throwing is Mahomes on third.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And that's caught inside the 30. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A big play there for KC. 45 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And now whistles and a flag. And jump here.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City.
Isaiah Pacheco.
He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is now 21-14. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And he returns this to the 22. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Now a give here to Pollard.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they doubled it and get 10 here. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
Levis looking to throw.
Eluding the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now a 2nd and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Check smash, check smash. Let's go.
Levis throwing again on 2nd down.
And he comes back with one complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play that time on the catch and run. 36 yards. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
And Levis going back to the air.
Flushed out right. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Will Levis
Taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. As they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. It got his man complete. The Chiefs now going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover and put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
2nd and a couple.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Brandon Ayuk.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Levis is this throw brought in here by Mayer. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
One final shot before the half. Here's Levis.
He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously, such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Off the play fake, Levis.
He's got Hooper on the short connection. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Out of the gun to give to Pollard.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are an extra point away from evening this one up. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the 3rd quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21.
48 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down.
Outright caught by Chosen.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Flush to his right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And quickly they get to the line. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's airing it out for Williams.
And this one incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
These guys running back out of the backfield.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So first and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. And again, it's Mahomes.
The right side here caught by Kincaid.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City.
Brandon Ayuk
With his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chiefs have moved out in front. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown Raiders.
Devontae Smith.
89 yards.
And the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it will tie our game here in the third. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
59 yards on the ground for him so far. From the 31, here's 2nd and 3.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Mahomes going to change things up.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
43! 43! Hey, Ridley! Hey, 57!
Now here's Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now it's Mahomes again. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Something of a rare incompletion. I remember, Charles, last week under 50% throwing the football. That's what he was, but he has turned that around in this game.
The last week was what's commonly known as a fluke. For him to be under 50%, not normal, not the usual. But to be up over 80%, that's extra time in practice, and that's throwing with extra confidence as well.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
2nd down, Pollard again. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The Raiders on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Third and short. It's Levis. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47.
Levis to throw it. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, as we all know, possessions are crucial in a tie game, and let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
2nd and 10. Running right, it's Pollard.
20.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Tony Pollard with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year.
And the Raiders have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That is caught. Kincaid with it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
Hey, 43, 15. Easy.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Hey, rip left.
From midfield, here's Mahomes.
That ball caught. It's chosen.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender went over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Well, the Black Hole with everyone in Vegas on their feet. Here's 3rd down now. Mahomes.
Eluding the pressure right.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Brandon Ayuk
from 4 yards out.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Here comes 2nd down. And Levis going to change the play. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
final minute, one timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Levis, he'll look to throw it. He has Mayer complete.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here's 2nd down and 3. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Here's Levis.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
70 range. 18 run.
Levis to throw.
Flush to his right.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mahomes to throw it.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he will get out of bounds to stop the clock as he picks up maybe 8, and that's all. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Mahomes. That's into the hands of Chosen. And he'll have a quick 1st down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Mahomes will throw. Going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
The Chiefs will use the 1st of their timeouts. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go!
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to win. And this one is right down the middle. And they'll be celebrating in the Power and Light District. The Chiefs have won the football game.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession